So yeah, that's it. Like I was hyped when we had 20 subscribers. You're telling me, hold on, let me fix this. You're telling me that we have over 100 subscribers, bro. I don't think anybody in the history of YouTube has had over 100 subscribers before. Like, I mean, Pixar didn't happen. What can I say? Anyway, yeah, no, like that's just it's nuts that like over 100 people like care. You know, that's just that's crazy to me. Like it's
Stand
definitely
by
like
while I analyze the intelligence
um
profiles of the
I don't
Grineer.
know, legitimizing in
Terror,
some sense.
not a number.
I know it's like I
Did the
know it's not
operator
like
enjoy this
crazy, but
criticism?
just it's those things that like you look and you just see like hey, over 100 people give a damn about like these rants or builds or whatever. Um, so yeah, like truly thanks for that. That's pretty amazing. Um, I don't know what else. There was a video I wanted to make, but I'll just combine these two things together and just talk about it now, I guess. But it's about the tier rankings. Let's just cutting through all of it. Like I saw like Brozyme's like A through D like tier situation, and always remember this. Like whether it's me or anybody else, right? These rankings are like I want to like there are some legitimate truths, but for the majority, it's truly subjective, right? Um, well, hopefully, I don't get lazy with the editing and throw it up here, but like Frost, I think he put Frost at like D, right? To me, that's absurd, right? That's just straight up absurd. Like that does I can't even. So I did the build back when what did I do? I had the avalanche strip armor and the Sobek and blow stuff up. Like that was pretty cool. I used resonator. Um, that wasn't really based on the snow globe at all. But then you have Nightmare Frame who used the snow globe and like did infinite damage with it, which is, I mean, dude, come on. Like I mean, you can't tell me that's not amazing. Um, and then I'm not gonna lie, I saw that and got upset. So what I did was I just took Frost, went into like a Kuva survival, and Kuvival as the kids call it. And I was like, dude, like Avalanche, like it just Avalanche with a huge radius and some nice duration on it to just blanket freeze enemies and then sit there and look at them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how is that not amazing? Like, it's just like I was just walking around with all these frozen enemies, and then melee just ruins all of their days. So I mean, like you know, and then not to mention is there's applications, and I don't have to tell you guys, like you get that. So like, and the other one I wanted to bring up was Nyx, and like I think that Nyx is broken, right? Like my issue with Nyx is I hope like there's obviously improvements that can be made to any frame. Okay, like the prime example is Saren, because Saren, you know, I mean I can't speak for the whole community, but I was afraid when Saren was going to get changed, right? And what happened? They made her better than she was before. And I like, I was like, oh wow, this is a welcome change. So, I mean, like there are changes that can be made, right, to improve these frames. But like Nyx, I mean, what do you? Well, she has invincibility. She has 100% armor strip. She has maximum CC, like the best. I don't. What can be more CC than Nyx? Honestly, like with her, if you decided to make her radius absurd and then hit the I forget what it's called, hit the move where she um just mind controls everything in the huge radius, like it, come on, right? Like she like, and I have the video, um I have the video where like I took her into some kind of like crazy long survival and then used Breach Surge to crank out more damage, but like the armor strip came in. It was fantastic. She's amazing. Assimilate, making her like truly invincible. Um, so basically, what I'm saying is like it's all perspective and gameplay, right? It's all how you utilize the frame and what you're trying to utilize it for, right? So if you if you never did spy missions, or never wanted to use stealth kills or anything like that, like that was not your thing, right? You're gonna think Loki's trash, right? But if that's your whole thing, is being invisible, not going around, not having to worry about stuff shooting at you, whatever, like if that's your thing, then Loki's a god, right? So it's just don't take that stuff too seriously. Um, it's just somebody's opinion. I mean, even mine. Like, if you're not a long survival, player, or if you're not, I wanted to try, to change the builds and do like long defenses and maybe interceptions and stuff like that. But like, if that's not you, then it's not gonna, you're gonna have a different perspective on it than me. And like, last thing I want to say on this is the Venkas, right? Because like there was a few comments that I got on the one video, just like few, where it was like, oh, like the Venka's like super godly, amazing, best thing since the best thing to Warframe since Warframes. Um, no, like like my thing with them were like the Venkas are fine, like they're good. Nobody's saying they're not good. Is it worth a Riven that 650 platinum? No, not even close to me anyway. Like if it's your favorite weapon, of course it's going to be worth whatever platinum, right? Like my favorite gun is the Ratatouilles. Other people call them the Gricadas. Like, was I willing? I think I got a Riven just to open it, but like, was I willing to pay whatever price for that? Yes. Why? Because it's my favorite weapon, right? There's that. Like again, but does it merit though like a crazy high price? No, not really. But yeah, like my purpose for using it was to have the higher combo count, right? So, you know, I was not using that thing to kill. I like actually the more damage it did, the worse off the build was because I needed just the combo counter. I needed to swing on enemies, have them live in long enough for the combo counter to go up. So, like that was the only reason I was using it, right? But like, for me, I'm like, all right, if I'm going into a long survival or something like that, or a long anything for that matter, I'm more of my builds tend to try to be. It's hard to say. The Vinkas wouldn't be a good fit for me because the range isn't there to kill multiple enemies, in a good vicinity before they can get a hit off on you. So like that's just me, right? But like if you're somebody who is more casual and doesn't ever find yourself in situations like that, they're fine, right? But my argument is like, okay, are they better than the Broken War or the Guandao or whatever? Personally, to me, I think the best melee weapon in the game is the Zenistar. Personally, because you can, I mean, swing it one time and stop a horde of enemies at infinite levels with one swing. Like that's my argument. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to bring up. What else did I want to bring up? Probably do some. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. No, I remember what I wanted to bring up. Um, the thing that I wanted to bring up was, and this is the last thing, and then I'll let it go. Um, my build philosophy as of late, like I love the niche creative things, like so I do want to skew towards that, but like the base layer that I build up on, when I'm looking at any warframes to try and build something around, is one, what's their unique. Oh shoot, I think the mic turned off. Anyway, I just wanted to say, yeah, so one, what's the unique mechanic, and then two would just be like, can the frame by itself do one of two things? Can it do a crazy amount of damage by itself? So think like Mirage, think Banshee, stuff, things along those lines. Is the frame capable of doing a ridiculous amount of damage on its own? Or is the frame capable of doing an incredible amount of survival? So like, whether it's invincibility frames like Neza, or invisible like Ivara or Loki. I add one to the other, if that kind of makes sense. So like if it has the like OP damage, I'm gonna try and get a helmet situation going where it gives it the survivability. So think like your resonator, think silence, think some sort of CC, and then if and then if it has the crazy survivability, then like I want to give it the damage, right? So that's when you think your Eclipse, think Breach Surge. I'm not really a fan of. I mean, Roar's good, but like I think Eclipse does more like overall damage. But let's just me on that one. But yeah, so those are generally like the themes that I try to put together right now. I'm trying to like get to more of the creative stuff because those are kind of really fun when you put them together and find it. No, but that's it. I don't know. It was just Warframe things around my mind. And yeah, thank each and every single one of you, man, that decide to subscribe and and just care about these random things that I talk about. Future note, I'm actually I play Dragon Ball Z Fighters a lot, so I'm gonna post videos on there because I mean why not? Like if I'm playing it, I might as well just save it and throw it up there, and some art stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Later.